Hello fellow Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists and collectors. Today I will be showcasing my Malefic deck. A lot of my decks aren't actually tournament specific, they're more for having fun with your friends and enjoying an interesting duel. And this deck is definitely for that. It's also very standard, I would say, this deck. With my own little, choices with it, but anyway, I'll just get right into it and show you the deck. 3 Malefic Truth Dragon. Highest printed attack on any card, of course, 5,000, very cool. Malefic Rainbow Dragon and its counterpart, Rainbow Dragon. A 4,000 attack, pretty good. 3 Malefic Blue Eyes, which I think, since higher attack is better for this type of play, should have 3 of those. I mean, ideally you would have 3 Malefics, Rainbow Dragons, but I mean, I personally can't afford that, but I think this choice I do is pretty cool. 3 Blue Eyes, standard for having 3 Malefic Blue Eyes. A Dark Arm because all the Malefic monsters are dark, and for any dark deck, I think Dark Arm is a necessity and should be used. 2 Malefic Stardust. I think it's good. Definitely want as many Malefics as possible. I just have Malefic Red Eyes because I think it's a really cool Malefic, and you gotta love Red Eyes from back in the day. Standard Red Eyes to go with it. Red Eyes Wyvern to help bring the Red Eyes back and make plays with Red Eyes. I know there's only one, but not a bad card to have. It can be useful, especially just for its standard 1800 attack, which can be good. 3 Malefic Parallel Gear. You always want to Synchro Summon into Malefic Paradox, which is really good for the either Malefic Blue Eyes or the Malefic Stardust. So there's that, yeah. And then for the spells, we have 3 Malefic World, very standard, needed for the Malefic deck. 2 Terraforming. You might want 3. I'd say 2 is just good because you don't really need to, you'll not always be able to use them. Magical Mallet because there will often be dead hands and you really want to be able to trade things, that's for sure, which is also why there's Card Trader. And if those cards come up and they're duds, there's always Emergency Provisions, which can help with that. Silent Doom, since this deck does use a lot of normal monsters for it. It's a logical choice, I think. Monster Reborn, because, there's really strong monsters you can bring back from the grave, which I think is really good. 3 Malefic Clawstream, also very standard for Malefic decks. I think you should definitely have 3 for what it does. 2 Escape from the Dark Dimension. You could definitely run 3 in this, but I don't think it's necessary to have more than 2, depending on your gameplay. 2 Black Horn of Heaven. I have said this before, and I'll always say it. I just like Black Horn of Heaven a lot because it's a free negation, and that's, I mean, it's not for every circumstance, but what card is? I think it's good. Starlight Road because, I mean, Stardust is already in the extra deck, and you should have Starlight Road, especially when you have Malefics. Because the main thing your opponent's going to want to do is destroy your cards rather than attack over them because their attacks are usually so high. So I think that's extremely necessary. And Compulsory because it's just an easy pop off your opponent's monster activating. 2 Malefic Paradox Dragon. I don't know if it's necessary to run 3. I don't think I even have 3, so that's why I run 2. And very good card, 4,000 attack and defense. And then 2 Stardust, very standard because you have the Malefic Stardust. You have to obviously have the Stardust in your extra deck to go with it. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you appreciated the video. If you did, please give me a like. And if you want to see more like this, maybe subscribe to let me know that I should make more. Thank you.